Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Today I'm out in the dooryard. It's been raining all day long, been overcast, and then in the evening around 4 o'clock the sun came out and went up to like 70 degrees. Life is good, but I spent the entire day in the factory building stoves. So, and it was raining all day, so it was no great loss. We did go to the warehouse for a little while, but we did get a bed frame there, an antique bed frame. So, on this installation of Tinny, I'm going to do a little skit. I've done the geriatric backpacker. Today I'm going to do the cheap backpacker, and I got a couple of things I want to show you. And if you're really new at this, and this is new to you, this will be interesting. If not, you're just going to roll your eyes. Okay. I want to get you in the right mindset here. If you're a really frugal backpacker who doesn't like to spend any money, I've got something I want to show you. But you're the type of guy that rather than go to Walmart and pay $2 for a 10-centimeter Imusa pot, you opt for a beer can you found on the side of the road. Cut the top out with a safety cutter and pull a lid that you take off for the lid. Your windscreen is a piece of aluminum foil, and your stove is a Fancy Feast can that you punch some holes in with a paper cutter, with a paper punch. Okay, if you're one of them guys, I sell an adapter for the Sawyer mini water filter. It's $10, it's not cheap, but it's threaded. It has a rubber gasket that's replaceable inside of it, and it has a nipple on it to plug into a piece of the straw that comes with the Sawyer mini water filter. And when you screw it on there, it'll screw on to almost all the Platy bottles. It'll screw on to Pepsi bottles, 2-liter and smaller. It screws on to most of the water bottles that you buy. It's a real popular thread size. But if you don't want to spend the $10, and you probably, if you're a frugal backpacker, you don't own the Sawyer mini water filter, although this is probably the cheapest way to go and maybe the best way to go. So anyway, if you don't want to buy one of my adapters, let me see if I can figure this all out. Now, I saw on the internet where someone was taking a regular, this isn't going to be easy, but I'll try to get through it, hang with me. Took a regular soda bottle cap and drilled a hole in it, and then they are selling, or going to sell, this plastic adapter that has a nipple on it, and it goes right through the hole that you drill in the cap yourself, and then you screw it onto whatever the cap was made for. In this case, I'm going to put it on a Platy bag, but you can use a cap, whatever bottle you've got with a cap. You get an extra cap, drill a hole in, put this in there. Then you can slide this onto there, and when you're filtering, it's captured. So when you're doing the filtering up here, you don't have to worry about it falling out of the bottle or anything, and holding the bottle between your knees and all that. I can wind this on there so it won't come off, but I'm just putting it on there lightly because I want to be able to get it off because I need it for the next demo. Anyway, and that'll work great. And now, I've been down this road myself, and I've already made a few of these long time ago, and here's my 2 cents. Okay, here's the adapter and sell for, I don't know, $3, whatever. Take it right out, throw it away, take the hose that comes with the filter, take the cap that you drilled the hole in for that fancy adapter, take your hose and work it in, not easy, but it can be done, work it right into the cap. No adapter, just a cap off a water bottle with a 11 seconds hole drilled in it, and screw it onto your bottle. It's just a hole. Holes are free. Put it on your filter, and there you are, all captured. Now you can do the same thing without this adapter. And I think, let me try this and find out, I think this is probably good enough to, yeah, look at that. It's good enough to back flush. I'm back flushing this filter right now. and it back flushes just fine, and it doesn't leak. So, for you guys that are trying to be frugal, you don't need this. In fact, why would you need that? If you can put the hose right in the end of the cap with a hole in it like that, why would you need this? You don't. This is on my journey to the cap that I make with the threads and the seal and everything else. I went through this phase, found out that it leaks sometimes, was basically, once I pulled it out and got looking and stuck the hose in there, I went right by that. And this is an okay way to go. This is fine. And if you don't mind working with a rather flimsy cap that sooner or later is going to break, and kind of a jinky, it's the same technology as the beer can, aluminum foil windscreen, and the cat food can stove. It's all the same. It'll work. It'll work fine. Save yourself a little money if you're into that sort of thing. And there you go. This plastic piece, just don't buy it because you don't need it. All you need is to buy a hole to go in your cap. Buy one 11/32 drill and let everybody use it. Now the only problem I had with drilling the hole for this or drilling a hole for this is I drilled it in the lathe, and I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to drill it by hand, but I think if you screw the cap onto a water bottle and then drill a small hole right in the center and then go in with your 11/32 carefully, I think you can do it okay, and you'll be all set. So that's my segment of the Frugal Backpacker for today. Hope I saved you some money. Now, as far as all this stuff goes, the beer cans and cat food can stoves, they will work. They'll work just fine, and you can get by with them. But if the cat food can stove was a really, really, really good stove, I'd never sell another stove. Nobody would buy my stove. Nobody would buy a BIOS or an M2SB or anything. If the cat food can was, there's a reason why I sell stoves. It's because they work quite a bit better. But the cat food can, to start out, will work just fine. The beer can will work just fine to start out. You'll get a little aggravated with it, but it'll work. I think that's everything for this video. I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have some fun today, and try to have a really great day. Bye-bye. Oh, I almost forgot. I just put 5 Cab 8s in the store, so if you want one, better be quick.